hello. Oh, took a second there. Hello, Surface. How are you? Good morning. Let's get our app audio back. There we go. Alrighty, so yeah. So the first video game I ever played when I was little, if you didn't recognize the thumbnail art, was Diablo. It's a beloved game of mine, and I've been wanting to do it on the channel for almost since I started the channel. It was just a matter of getting it to run on my machine without mods and extras. Turned out to be a lot easier than I thought, but that's okay. So we're just going to do the old nostalgia run. I always played a rogue when I played Diablo 1, so we're gonna play a rogue, and we're Tori. Oh yeah, listen to that sweet, sweet twist of music. Now there are, in fact, I'll turn that up a little bit. I don't need it to be brighter, but I think it helps the stream. This is the actual, like, vanilla Diablo. So, of course, the aspect ratio is going to be a little bit, you know, off. But this is just how I remember it and love it. There is an HD mod, and I don't know, maybe if I can get it to work someday, I'll get that up and running. But anyways, how are you, Seraphis? I noticed your chat didn't show up on the screen, but that's probably because it was from prior. Probably timed out. So yeah, welcome to the original Tristram.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
A long day and eating cheese. Well, that's good. Oh man, I've heard that opening so many times. You probably heard me in the background there just reading along with it. Cheese is good. String cheese. I eat string cheese all the time. And it's funny too, for most of the years I played this game, I never had the music enabled. But for stream purposes, I probably should have it enabled. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit though.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Yeah, a lot of the... I'll try not to ruin it too much, but a lot of the... I'm gonna raise that up a little bit. A lot of the voice dialogue in here, I can kind of read off by heart. Make one more adjustment here. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. String cheese. Have you not... Do you not have string cheese?
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Do you not have string cheese where you are? Is that not a thing? It's basically just mozzarella cheese. They just package it just slightly differently. Well, there's... It should be... If it's good, it should be mozzarella cheese. And you just, you know, peel it off in little... You know, it's like a sort of small log of... Skellies. By the way, if you've ever heard me say before that skeletons are my favorite monster, this is why. Get used to that bow sound, you're gonna hear it a lot. And let me know if it's too loud or too problematic and I'll try to adjust the volume. Ooh, cape. Oh yeah, them diagonals. OG Diablo diagonals are not your friends. I know, canonically, you play as the warrior. Canonically, you play as Aiden. And, I mean, when the game was first made and released, that kind of canon was not established. But after Actually, I think the canon became a thing between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 / with the release of Diablo 3. But yes, these guys right there, those guys right there, those are the reasons I love skeletons so much. Oh, that time the diagonal worked. The diagonal? Wow. Hey, wolves. I just saw your messages there. Yes, this is the first video game I ever played as a kid. I absolutely loved it, and it was the only game I had. So, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours playing it. And, yeah, it's definitely a beloved game of mine. It's the reason that skeletons are my favorite monster ever. It's the reason why... Although my favorite sound effect is the zombies dying. You'd think I'd be a fan of zombies because of that, but... Oh, hey, over here. But, there are also cats playing in the background, so if you hear random thumps and thuds and stuff... Yep, that was the cat crashing through the room and knocking things over and tumbling around and various things like that. Yeah, I have likewise played... Well, I have played all of the... this kind of became more of a thing with... honestly, 2 and later, but... I have played all of the single-player campaigns of all of the Diablos. And there's more cats running around. You can tell Lulu's a little bit overweight because every time she runs through the room, you hear thump, 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 thump. Okay, let's see where we are. Honestly, I kind of want to boost our magic. So my main strategy, it's probably not the most optimal, but I don't care. It's the way I always played, and that's what I'm here to do, is just enjoy and have fun and share my favorite game with you guys. The way I always played is I actually made very magic-heavy rogues. Also, this game, I don't know if that's like a definitive thing, but I have a funky feeling that this game and always playing a rogue is the reason why in almost every video game I ever play, I always default to a bow user or a magic user. This game is what instilled in me from a young age the concept of, yes, well, yeah, why not? The concept of, ranged DPS. Like, I think this game is, this setting, that default setting. You never played Diablo games? Wow. Well, as you can tell, they started a long time ago. They're very old. Come here, you. I saw you walk over there. I know you're there. 96, I believe, is when this came out. Back when Blizzard was good. Actually, this would have been on the, early side of Blizzard's golden days. Because I think, the Warcraft was good, Diablo 1 was good. I mean, Diablo 1 was genre-defying. I mean, when you think about the action RPG as we know it today, it's pretty much just innovations on the Diablo concept. Like, this game really put that genre on the map. Good grief, I swear, one of these days those cats are gonna, like, tear my house down or something. What do we have here, too? Healing, 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 sure. And funny enough, this is actually the first time I've played the game since I'm, like, older. So, you know, after years of playing other games... Other? Wow, Tori. Let's see, also, I saw that potion over there. Yeah, there's no alt button in D1. I really do want to try the Beelzebub mob, but I can't get it to work. There's a DLL I'm missing, and even though I've tried, apparently it's associated with Visual Studio or Visual C++, but even when I get the redistribution pack, it still says it's missing, so I need to get a hold of that DLL file, apparently. And that's going to take more troubleshooting than I've already... I have been up... So right now it's 5:42 my time. I have been up since 3:22. So I've spent the last... 22. So I've spent the last 2 hours building assets to make this stream happen. Otherwise, it was just going to be Minecraft this morning. Seraphis, I think we've already discussed this. We're like the same age. We're very, very close to the same age. You know, I was always told by my dad that Warcraft 2 was the best. Probably didn't need that healing potion, but whatever. We have scrolls. He actually did not like Warcraft 3. Which I know Warcraft 3 was like a huge hit with a lot of people. It was very, very popular. Obviously, it started and ran with the whole Arthas story. But he didn't like Warcraft 3. He preferred Warcraft 2. And he played Warcraft 1. In fact, he's... Let's see, where are we going now? We need to go down this way. Yeah, my dad is probably a big reason why I am the way I am. Gamer, like video gamer, tabletop gamer, because my dad used to play 2nd edition D&D. And I think if my mom had her way, I would not have, I wouldn't have turned out like this, but you know, playing Diablo when I was like 10 or something like that, my mom was freaking out, like this game was way too mature for me. I mean, I can kind of see where she was coming from, but at the same time, the graphics are so... If it were a modern day game, like if I was playing Diablo 4 as a 10-year-old, maybe, but the graphics in here are so indistinct that I don't understand how this could give people nightmares. And I'm someone who gets nightmares very easily. I don't watch horror. I can't handle horror. I can't even handle crime shows. But I played this when I was a kid and had no problem. Probably because the graphics are so cartoonish. And it's so outlandish, like, especially when you get to later Diablo games, it gets just to ridiculous levels of like comic book cartooniness. So I'm not quite 40 yet, but I feel like when you get to this point, 5 years does not make a big difference. Let's see. Let's just actually let's do this so that we get that hunter's bow when it pops up. I just want to preempt that. And actually, Seraphis, to answer your question earlier, it's infinite ammo, but weapons have durability, so... Will you let me just shoot you, please? There you go. There you go. I don't remember what the Fountain of Tears does. Do you know off the top of your head, Wolves? I used to have the, well, actually, running around here somewhere, I still have the original strategy guide with the listing of all the shrines and stuff in it. Yeah, Warcraft 3 looks like a ton of fun, and I love the story and I love the lore, but, ooh, whoa, ow, 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 we walked in deep there. Ow, 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 zombies hoit. Okay. Also, these cats are gonna tear my room apart. Yeah, you just heard that one. I mean, they always roughhouse from time to time, but this is ridiculous. Guys, are you gonna knock off my power again? Are you gonna end my stream again? I may have to go deal with them. Yeah, you don't have stamina in this one. That's Diablo 2. Alright, I'm gonna have to... My goodness, cats. Oh, guys. Guys. Pippin. Okay. There. Now, Pippin is trapped in here with me, and Lulu is trapped outside. Yeah, probably mana, actually. Because isn't the blood fountain health? Trapped chest. Cat catastrophe. That is very much how it is. I ran the wrong way. In fact, usually when I came across a trapped object, I would go run around the area and look for the spot on the wall where I thought the trap would come out of, which was probably that spot right there. And then I would dodge traps. I guess the rogue skill gives you disarm traps. I could disarm them. Yeah. I could try to disarm traps. I think if I remember correctly, that, like, fails 99% of the time. But I don't know. I never used it when I was playing it originally. Oh, zombie. I saw you moving down there. I saw you creeping on up on me. Out of the shadows, out of the darkness. Going back and replaying it, I can definitely understand why it is that people were so upset when Diablo 3 launched. I mean, just look at the atmosphere, the light radius. Like, I was standing up over here and just, you know, looking over up in here. Then I noticed some pixels moving down here and I thought, what in the... And then just, like, out of the darkness towards me into the light radius was this zombie. Like, that zombie actually... You know, on a top-down screen, a zombie actually managed to sneak up on me. Alright, let's pop over to town real quick, see if we've got, you know, can, like, get some stuff. It's been 25 years or so. Yeah, actually, it may or may not have been that long for me, too. I don't know, I'd have to sit and count. Oh yeah, and you can, like, talk to people, too. Let's see.
Good day.
How may I serve you? Yeah. Do I have... I don't have anything, like... Oh, I've got one unidentified item. And I've got enough money.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Oh, I've got 2 unidentified items. Okay, dagger first. Dexterity, cool. Alright. I'll take that cloak. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't have any armor now. Why not? I'll swap you out. Well, you'll sell for some pretty coin.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Yeah. I just didn't like the, I just didn't like the cartooniness. I didn't like the graphics. I didn't like the... Just Diablo 3, is particularly when it launched, it just... Oh, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good at all. And the cats are back at it again. Except for, wait, I only have one cat. How are you... He's playing with the doorstop. Wait a minute. Dude. Dude. Come on. Stop being so ridiculous. Hey, you. You alright? You need to relax, buddy. You don't have the best lungs. You need to relax. Yeah, buddy? Are you okay? You've got something on your... Keep there, bud. Alright, why don't we relax? Here. Here you go. By relax, I did not mean crawl on top of my desk and attempt to knock my coffee over. That was not part of the plan. That was not part of the deal, bro. Oh yeah, no, I know about the... I just compared to 1 and 2, it's very cartoony. The gothic style was just not there. Let's see. There's that hunter's bow. So let's go ahead and repair that, or that's gonna be expensive. Okay, actually wait, is there one more? No, I want to keep that. There we go.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
One bad, part about the rogue is that... Actually, let's put this down here. And he's playing with the doorstop again. I may have to take the doorstop out. It's just, yeah, compared to the art style of the first two games, the third game was, it felt very like it lost its teeth. It didn't feel like gothic horror or such. It really felt like it lost something in translation. In fact, the unicorn level is probably one of the best parts. And the other thing I don't like about 3 is the story is just so... I don't know. I mean, at this point, I like it better than 4. It's kind of like the Star Wars prequels, where it's like you don't really like the Star Wars prequels, but then Force Awakens and all them came out, and you're like, actually, these are kind of brilliant by hindsight. It's kind of like that phenomena for me, where it's like, I mean, I still like 3. Is that Corpse Fire? Nope. I might have the wrong name for him. That might be the scavenger, I don't remember. There you go. Exploding barrels. Although, if I remember correctly, Wolves, you're one of those folks that actually like the new Star Wars movies. Which, like, if you do, that's great. Because I wish I liked them better than I did. You know what I mean? Like, being a cynic about something is not fun. So I'm not trying to rain on your parade if you genuinely enjoy those things. Like, you keep enjoying them, sir. It's like once you see something, you can't unsee it. So I'm not a fan, but I'm not going to begrudge someone who is a fan. You know, I'm not going to do that thing that other people do where they're like, oh, if you like these, then you're dumb or something like that. And, you know, these movies are objectively bad. It's like, they weren't for me. I don't like them, but I'm not going to hold it against someone else for liking them. Or 3 or 4 for that matter. Oh, he just, like, died by hitting me. Okay. Smack, smack. Probably should level up, shouldn't I? Until I get more spells, I don't think magic's gonna help me out much. So... we're just gonna give me some more health for the moment. And I know you're upset at me, but I had to do it because you're, well, ooh, hidden. Oh, that sound. Oh, you gotta love that sound. Oh, that arrow hit something else in the background down there. Let's see. Ooh, a full mana potion. Not that I'm casting a ton of spells. Ooh, here comes a special. I don't like specials. I'm gonna get surrounded if I'm not careful. Oh, Shadow Bite. Okay, yeah. There we go. Mana. So I don't need mana. Usually what I used to do is I used to grab every single healing book I could possibly find and just level up my heal spell as much as possible. And then I wouldn't equip other spells, I would just equip heal. And it would get, by the later game, it would get to the point where I could spend like 3 mana and get a full health bar. And so, because my mana was so high, I could just sit there and just right click and kind of tank anything I wanted, because I would just heal, 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 heal. Because, you know, every 3 of these turned into a whole one of these. Alright. I also missed the gauntlet. That's another thing that Diablo 3 did that it took a while for me to adjust to. In 1 and 2, you have the gauntlet mouse pointer, and I always loved that, and I was a bit sad to see it go when they came out with 3, and it was just that wonky looking pointer. At least it was wonky looking to me, I should specify, but it could be nostalgia. It was just things that I missed, that it felt you could clearly tell that different people had made it. And of course, with 4, I don't know. There's parts of 4 I like. I like that they tried to go back to the darker tone. I also think that some of the elements of it were a bit, oh, I thought that was a zombie at first. There were elements of it that were a bit, I don't know, marvelly, for a lack of better word. It just, sometimes it's like the equivalent of, oh, I'm struggling to come up with the word. Power creep, like power creep in MMOs and stuff. It kind of felt like that, but with the story. I know some of my favorite spells are going to require more magic than that. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to hold on to it for just a second. And on the one hand, I don't know that that was ever, you know, when you have something like the Diablo series with that's been going and going and going and going and going and has all this background canon lore that was written after the fact, and various things like that, you kind of, you know, what were they supposed to do? I mean, you got to keep writing forward, but without undermining what came before, but you got to make each new thing unique, and you know, I mean, that's a difficult spot to get in after a while. Oh my gosh, you guys, just die. There you go. Good little demons. Die. Okay. Okay. We're still going. We're still going. Okay. Just checking. Making sure he didn't step on my power button again. Coming through. Pardon me, coming through. Just map clearing for XP. Oh, the infamous Butcher's Chamber. We're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna hold off, go get Stone Curse, and come back. Because I'm a cheeseball sometimes. I mean, I'm sure there's ways to cheese this game way more than I am, but that's just like... Okay, I wanted to kill the skellies. Because I love skellies. That's why it's never a good idea to open the Butcher's Chamber without clearing it out first. Unless you feel fairly confident, but you know... Sometimes low and slow is the safer way to go. We're just gonna clear everything out. I don't really feel like, yeah, without some sort of means of... I mean, the first couple of times I ever fought the Butcher, I thought I couldn't progress down to level 3 without defeating him. And basically I would just find a room nearby, run to it, a room with bars. I would find a room with bars nearby, run to it, and then run in and close the door behind me. So that he couldn't get in, and then I'd shoot him through the bars.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I've got full inventory already. Wow, that was quick. And I do not yet have town portals. Okay, we probably should go back then. Alright, and let's see. End town's there. Well, all we have to do is kind of go around in a circle here real quick, so we'll do that. I don't think I have a scroll of town portal, do I? Nope. Let's go back to town, back to town, back to town. At least the level 1 and level 2 cases are near each other. That's also nice. Instead of traipsing halfway across the dungeon. Who knows, we might even be able to run over to Adria and sell that staff. I sense a soul in search of answers. I still also don't know how to feel about what they did to her character in 3. I mean, on the one hand, it kind of makes sense.
What can I do for you?
On the other hand, it don't make no sense. All right, 9. We got 7. I kind of want to know about that cap. And we're at 7. Ooh, that's why that one skeleton died. Because it's a Cloak of Thorns. Ooh, Firebolt. Shunk. Okay.
Hello, my friend.
Stay a while and listen. Oh, there you go. Armor plus hit points. Alright. We'll take that skull cap. And, I don't know. We'll keep the thorns for now. I kind of like that idea.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's see. We'll do that. Hunter's bow. We won't, because we're going to sell the others. There we go. Okay, let's pick up the staff and go ahead and see Adria and see if we can get some Scrolls of Town Portals or Touch. Yeah, usually I never listen to the music in this game. Usually I always have something else playing in the background. This was a fun way to start my morning. Kind of set myself up for a, it's gonna be a long Stitch day today. I wanted to play Minecraft, but it's gonna be long Stitch day.
I sense a soul in search of
answers. Oh yeah, no, I do want to, that's right, she has all the potions up top. There we go. Alright, what do you have? Oh, 33 magic, okay. Shoot, that's a lot of money. But you have them. Oh, a Book of Stone Curse? I want that! I don't have near that much gold, though. We're gonna just hold off for a little bit, but, we'll be back. Although now I know I want to pump some into magic, because I want that, Okay. I had more points to spend than I thought. And then next one we should probably do some vitality. I kind of picture, I never got the chance to play old school D&D, but if the distance between 5e and 3.5 is anything to go by, I kind of picture this as a little bit like old school D&D, where you're just getting stuff, getting loot, leveling up, and then there's like some degree of story, but I mean the story really doesn't take super center stage here, the gameplay does. Okay, let's keep clearing out that room over there. Oh, there's a cap over here, okay. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Seraphis is enjoying his cheese. Cheese. Oh, I do like a bit of gorgonzola. Mr. Wallace. Everybody knows the moon's made of cheese. Those films are so cute. I love Wallace and Gromit. Wensleydale. Watched in a documentary at one point that apparently Wallace and Gromit kind of single-handedly saved the Wensleydale cheese factory from bankruptcy. They weren't doing so hot, and then the movies came out and people started buying it.
I have no room.
What? Oh. Too many mana potions. There's like valuable things here. Oh, I guess we have a scroll of identity. We could have used that. Yeah. That's Lulu. Ooh, a longbow. 1 to 6, 2 to 5. Still more valuable than mana potions, though. Get out of here. Give me some inventory space. Okay, cool. Okay, yunk. Right, mana. Axe. Axe you, let me axe you a question. Gosh, how can we be full already? Alright, how about this? Ooh. I also like that resist lightning, so we're gonna trade that out. Light radius and resist lightning. I like that light radius. Okay, let's keep clearing out. And I think we went in a completely different direction. Alright, we need to figure out what these shrines are. Oh, weird shrine. If I remember correctly, that one's good. I like weird shrines. I gotta look it up, though. I used to always have a strategy guide next to me. And there's a table of shrines in that strategy guide. I think it's on my bookshelf right now, actually. But, let's see, there's Diablo 2. There's all the others. I don't think my Diablo 1. I'm gonna be sad if I can't find my Diablo 1. Then again, I'm missing my Skyrim parchment map, too. I'm mad about that. Alright. Shrine effects. What does weird shrine do? I seem to remember that weird shrines are good. No, go away. Nobody wants you, fandom. Let's see. Spells, shrines. I would just like a kind of list. Do you have just like a list of shrines? Let's see, shrines. Abandoned, creepy. Oh wow, they're gonna make me scroll like all the way down. Okay. Because it starts with W. Weird shrine. The sword of justice is swift and sharp. Oh! +1 to max damage of all weapons in inventory. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this just in actually I'm gonna fight everything first and then I'm gonna put it in my inventory. Oh, and it's trapped to boot. There we go. Yeah, there tend to be more monsters in shrine rooms. Okay. I know some people might consider it kind of sort of cheating. Me. There. I just want to make sure I got that damage increase on that bow. I don't know if it counts if it's actually in the equipment or if it has to actually be in the inventory, so that's why we did that. And we're almost in a situation where we need to go to town already. Because we do need gold. Also, what are you? You're an abandoned shrine. Cool. The exploding barrels may have got me, but they got you too. There, we'll use up one of our scrolls of healing because we've got like an abundance of those. Alright. What does an abandoned shrine do? Shrine number 2. No, little Carvos. Carvos, Devilkin. I think the Fallen is the level 4 version. Abandoned Shrine. A +2 to Dexterity. I'll take it. That's a good shrine. Just a permanent +2 to Dex because reasons. Because game's gonna game. Alright, let's keep going. I know we're missing stuff. This is probably more valuable, plus it only takes up 1 space. And let's toss one more of these, so if we had a cap, it could go there. Alright, actually, yeah, let's go to town. Okay. Oh, there's a small chest down here we missed. Alright. Just have on healing scrolls. Well, I suppose we could use this Inferno scroll at some point. Probably should. Oh, what can I do for you? Can repair all my equipment. That's what you can do for me. Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
Stay a while and listen. Alright, what's this scimitar do? That'll get me more money. Oh, okay. Alright, Lulu. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Sword of Might. Longbow. A cap. Cloak. That should be everything. Yeah. Repair that. Repair that. Always repair. What do you got, man? Ooh, plus 10 to magic? Oh, it's too expensive, though. Maybe we shouldn't be, That's nice, too. Dang, since when am I getting such good equipment for, like, my character? Nah, I don't think we need the quilted armor right now. What is it, like 12 or 13? Oh, wow, it's way less than that. Never mind, we're way to leather. Yeah, and then we'll keep going. Actually, see, what time is she? It's an hour in. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do, actually, guys, is call it here. We'll come down here and we'll hold off and we'll start in town next time. I know it's just kind of a shorter stream than normal, but I wanted to get everything up and running, and I've got some other things to do, and long stitch day today. Just got some other plans, but I wanted to get back on the Saturday bandwagon. I wanted to get all the assets, get the game set up to go, so hopefully next week we can start a little earlier, maybe, but also we can kind of go a little longer, so that'd be awesome. So yeah, thanks Wilson Serafist for joining me. Thanks for anyone who's catching this after the fact. And for sure, we will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye.